Let's be honest. Most men waste months arguing with sentences that already answered them. They rename a soft no as she needs time, call gaslighting miscommunication, and keep proving themselves to a door that's quietly closed. The cost isn't just time, it's momentum, confidence, and a slice of your self-respect. Here's the truth. There are lines that reliably predict the story you're about to live. When you hear them, you don't negotiate, you decide. If she tells you any of these 6 things, leave her. I coach men through this every week. Different ages, different cities, same loop. They negotiated with words that required a boundary, not a debate. Tonight, I'm breaking down 6 lines that mean exit. If you catch even one, you don't need a better argument. You need a clean goodbye. Number 4 sounds mature while it quietly bankrupts your standards. Do one thing that might help another man tonight. Subscribe and drop a single line in the comments describing the moment you heard one of these and what you did next. No names, just the moment. Your line could be the flashlight someone else needs. I'm not looking for anything serious right now. What it really means, she's telling you her capacity and intention. Believe her. People who want to build do not advertise non-commitment at the door. Why men stay? They treat right now like a puzzle to solve and volunteer as the exception. They become a placeholder she enjoys until someone else fits her plan. Mini scene, 4 dates in, chemistry feels real. You ask about exclusivity. She smiles. I'm not looking for anything serious right now. The next month is vibes without direction. Last-minute plans, foggy language, zero progress. You're not confused. You're being kept undefined. Self-respect line, I'm looking for something intentional, so I'm going to step back. Wishing you well. Then you actually step back. Later is how people lose a year. My ex is my best friend. We still hang out all the time. What it really means, unresolved attachment dressed up as maturity. Yes, some post-relationship friendships are clean. Best friend plus all the time. Plus defensiveness is usually a triangle. Why men stay? They confuse tolerance with confidence and try to earn the front seat by being the reasonable guy. Meanwhile, the ex has priority access and your boundaries get labeled insecure. Mini scene. You had Saturday plans. A quick catch-up with her ex appears. You say you're uncomfortable. She fires back. If you were secure, this wouldn't bother you. Now you're defending your sanity instead of discussing a pattern. Self-respect line. I don't share the front seat with former partners. If that friendship is a priority, we aren't a fit. Calm tone one time. If she minimizes or refuses guardrails, you leave. You're overreacting. You're just insecure. What it really means, she dodged accountability by turning the conversation into a diagnosis of you. That's not repair, that's dismissal. Why men stay? They start proving they're not insecure instead of staying on the behavior. Late-night DMs, public flirting, broken plans. Mini scene. You say, let's keep phones away when we're together. She keeps scrolling. Relax. You're being dramatic. Your standard just got recast as a flaw. Self-respect line. I'm naming a standard, not asking for permission. If that's dismissed, we're done. You don't explain your biography. You end the dynamic. If you're already hearing echoes from your past, keep going. The next 3 are the most expensive. One sounds enlightened while keeping you on a leash. One reframes deceit as care. And one exposes a total lack of accountability. Ready for the rest? Here we go. Let's not put labels on this. Let's just see where it goes. What it really means, permanent ambiguity. The label isn't the point. Definition is. People who want to build with you want to know what they're building. Why men stay? It feels modern and low pressure, until holidays, family invites, and late-night friend access arrive. The only person protected by no labels is the one avoiding accountability. Mini scene. You ask about being each other's person. She says, "Why complicate it? We're just enjoying each other." Translation. Benefits without responsibility. Self-respect line. I move with definition. If you prefer open, I'll pass. If clarity doesn't appear, your exit is your answer. I didn't tell you because I didn't want to hurt you. What it really means, she managed your reaction by removing your choice. That's not kindness. That's control. Why men stay? They accept the motive as noble and ignore the method as corrosive. Mini scene. You learn she went to a late party with a guy who's been angling for her. You ask why it was a secret. I didn't want you to get upset. She decided your feelings for you and edited the facts. Self-respect line. I build where truth lives. Withholding is a deal breaker for me. I'm stepping away. A person who values you owns the omission and sets a visible repair. A person who values control defends the lie. All my exes were crazy. What it really means, zero accountability. If everyone before you was the villain, you're next, just not yet. Why men stay? They mistake the story for loyalty. She'd never do that to me. Patterns don't change because you care. Mini scene. Every conflict in her past is someone else's fault. Timing, betrayal, immaturity. There's never a lesson she learned, only a storm she survived. Self-respect line. I'm looking for someone who can own her part. If every past story has the same ending, I won't sign up for a sequel. This isn't bitterness. It's clarity. Two decent people can still be wrong together. Your job isn't to convince, it's to choose. In the second half, I'll hand you clean exit scripts for each line, a 48-hour follow-through rule that protects your time, and a 5-minute presence check that tells you whether to invest or leave, without games, without drama. Here's how you leave clean. Keep your dignity and never look back. You don't debate these 6 lines. You exit. Your calm, brief language ends the story without a courtroom. Exit scripts you can use word for word. I'm not looking for anything serious right now. Thanks for being direct. I'm looking for something intentional, so I'm stepping back. Wishing you well. My ex is my best friend. We still hang out all the time. I don't share the front seat with former partners. That's not a fit for me. Take care. You're overreacting. You're just insecure. I'm naming a standard, not asking for permission. If that's dismissed, we're done. All the best. Let's not put labels on this. Let's just see where it goes. I move with definition. If you prefer open, I'll pass. Hope you find what you're looking for. I didn't tell you because I didn't want to hurt you. I build where truth lives. Withholding removes my choice. I'm stepping away. Take care. All my exes were crazy. I'm looking for someone who can own her part. This isn't a match. Be well. Hold your standards without turning life into a debate. Say it once, simply. I match effort. I'm present in person. I don't compete for attention. Refuse the reframe. If your boundary gets labeled controlling or dramatic, don't defend your personality. Return to behavior. I'm talking about late-night access and follow-through. Act instead of argue. End the call. Don't send essays. Don't explain your childhood. Let your exit be the message. Remove the hooks. Mute or archive the thread. Unfollow if needed. Your nervous system can't detach while you keep feeding it reminders. If she backtracks after you leave, you keep it closed. If she apologizes with fog, asks for another chance without specifics, or flips blame, you stay out. If she offers real repair with actions and you share commitments or history that require logistics, you set firm boundaries and limit contact to essentials. You don't teach someone to respect you by returning to disrespect. Use the 48-hour rule for everything that isn't an automatic exit. After a cancellation or a promise to make it up, give it 2 days for a concrete plan. If none appears, you step back. This protects your time from maybes and turns intention into visible behavior. Presence test to protect your time early. Let's pocket our phones for 5 minutes and just talk. If attention settles and the room gets quiet, you're with someone who can meet you. If 5 minutes feels itchy, you just saved yourself months. Presence is the oxygen of real connection. 5 tiny scenes to keep your dignity intact. Late cancellation with no reschedule. No problem. When we cancel, we offer a new time within a day. If none appears, I'll assume it's not a fit. Public flirting while you're there, I don't compete for attention. I'm heading out. Have a good night. Group only plans forever. I get to know people one-on-one. If it's always a crowd, I'll sit this out. Phone steals the room. I'm here for us. Let's keep phones away while we're together. Breadcrumb pings at midnight. Fun seeing you pop up. I don't do late night chat. Take care. Weekly reset so you never slide back. Once a week, scan your last 7 days. Where did I argue with clear data? Where did I perform after hearing a soft no? Where did I ignore my standards? Archive the threads that keep you on a hook. Put that time into sleep, training, deep work, family, quiet meals, reading. Self-respect looks like steadiness, and steadiness reads as attractive. 2 reminders that end confusion fast. You are not here to convince anyone. You are here to choose who chooses you. Interest simplifies your life. Disinterest complicates it. Interest makes plans, shows up, focuses, and repairs with words. Disinterest delays, distracts, divides attention, and uses warmth to skip the work. Close with clarity. If any of these 6 lines appear, you walk. You don't pause to prove your value or to educate someone who just told you the cost of staying. You leave once, kindly, and you don't return. That single decision gives you back months of focus and the part of you that believes love should feel like home. Drop the line you heard and what you did next in the comments. Your story will help another man stop paying with time. Subscribe so you don't miss the next video, where I'll break down 7 nice behaviors that look harmless but quietly predict chaos. And I'll give you the exact sentences that spot them in the first 10 days. Keep your standards where your future can reach them.